Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Vicky, and today I am going to be sharing all the things that I have crocheted and since I started, I want to say like 3 years ago. These are like some of the things that I'm most proud of and that have been really useful for me. And then I will also be showing you some techniques that I've learned and how I use them. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so the first few things that I want to show you are some clothes. Now, I haven't always been the best at crocheting clothes, and it's definitely something I'm still working on, but I have made some really cute tops and I wanted to show you. So here is the first one. This is a really cute like mesh little crop top, and let me show you it on. Okay, so this is what it looks like on. It's not the best on this sweater. It's usually better with another tank top under it or something that is a little more form-fitting, but just for this video, I don't feel like changing this shirt. So this is what it looks like. It has a cute little heart in the middle. And I can show you the sides. How I made it is like just these like ties to connect the front and back pieces. I believe I followed somebody else's tutorial, so I will link that in the description. But yeah, it's super cute. I wear it a lot, and yeah, I think it turned out great. But let's get on to the next one. Okay, so for this next piece that I made is a cardigan. This one. And my favorite thing about this is the cute little buttons I put on it. They're like cookies, heart in heart shape. And I love the colors and it's super comfy, but since it's getting warmer out, I'm not able to wear it as much. But again, I'll show you what it looks like on. Okay, so here's the cardigan on, and yeah, it's so comfy. Like, I love it. This is my first ever cardigan that I made, and I'm pretty proud of it. You know, I did somewhat follow a pattern, but I had to tweak it a little bit to my needs. There are like some things that I wish I did better, but I just keep that in mind when I make another one like this. And of course, let's go on to the next one. Okay, so now we're gonna be getting into some things that aren't clothes. I mean, I have more things that I crochet, but they're not we'll talk about it later. But this first thing, this I use a lot. I haven't been using it as often because I recently got this super cute little Stanley. So it's better than using water bottles, more sustainable. But when you just using water bottles, this is super helpful to, do I have a water bottle in here? Yes, I actually do. You put your water bottle into it, and yeah, a little cozy. Helps when they get really sweaty and you don't want your hands getting wet and or like wherever you have it sat at, don't want it getting water everywhere, or like your hands getting cold. So it's pretty helpful. I really like this. But I will say, this one I made just freehandedly. And if you are going to make something like this, make sure to use cotton yarn, so that it soaks up the water. But okay, so now I want to get into some bags that I have made. And the first two, this is a little like sneak peek. Kind of working on a little project, and these might be, you may be able to grab these, but this is the first one. It's a little cute handbag, something kind of small, but able to hold pretty much all the basics that you would need. Here's the inside, I guess. It's pretty basic. No lining because I like the like crochet look, but yeah. Here's this one, pink one, and we have another one. This one's a little bit different design, but very similar. These are the same like kind of base, but this purple excuse me, purple, and like kind of the same, a little different, more simple, little ruffles and a little bow. Purple, same on the inside. And yeah, these I'll just say it, I'm maybe making a Etsy shop in the future, and I will be selling those. And it won't be the pattern, it's just I make these, and you can grab one for yourself. But yeah, that's something I'm still working on. It's actually a lot of work. I have to get so much yarn and all that, like, but I think it will be really fun. But I actually forgot one. I forgot to grab one, so okay, I'm gonna try not to trip challenge. Okay, so actually I have two more bags that I wanted to show. I have lots of stuff in these bags. Okay, so here is this one. This one I love. Like, this one is a lot bigger. You can fit a lot. Some books, maybe a notebook, any supplies, maybe some crochet supplies, and perfect little pockets to put all those little tiny things in. And it's, yeah, like same on the inside. I could maybe do a little better on it, but yeah, much bigger one. And just, yeah, that's that one. But then another one, this one I'm pretty proud of. It has a pretty long, strap, whatever. I actually put like a snap on this, so very fancy. But this one doesn't have like the flap. But okay, look at this and tell me it isn't cutesy. Have these, some more pockets, so it's like, and like a lip gloss and stuff. Oh, I have a lot of different lip glosses. We're not even gonna get into that because I have an obsession with lip balm and all that stuff. I have too many. Oh, here's another one. I have 4 different ones in here. quick side note, I guess. Let me show you. Okay, if you have never tried EOS lip balm, you are missing out, because okay, here's two of them. This one isn't. Two of them. Okay, this one is like birthday cake. Yeah, it's so good. And these, they taste so good. So if you want your lips to taste good, get EOS. And I know they have like those like egg ones. Those ones are weird. I like these, like the stick ones, better. So get the stick ones. And yeah, I guess another good one. This one is kind of expensive, but I think it's semi worth it. This Summer Fridays. I got the cherry one. This one is really nice color. It doesn't really have flavor though, so if you want something with flavor, that one isn't it. But okay, yeah. And here's the bag. That's the front. Cute little pockets and stuff, and then the back. I really love this, like this gingham like plaid design with the pink and purple. I want to make more like these again, but I guess I forgot to show you. I made this little kind of like charm. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like, I kind of messed up. Like, this part I ended up braiding it, but I still think it's pretty cute. It works. This. What else did I show? Oh, yes. Okay. Let me show you another thing that I made that has proved to be so useful. As a crocheter, I have lots of like stitch markers and needles and stuff and pins, and when I'm working on something, I like to have it right next to me, and it helps to have something to put them in, have them stashed in when I'm working on projects. And here it is. This little, like, I have a little ducky. He gets stabbed. It's okay. He's not real. I promise. But this duck, put the needles and pins in him, and then I put like my stitch markers and stuff in this bottom part. And yeah, this is so useful, and I just love it. It's so cute. I love him. Let me know in the comments what you think we should name him. Okay, I guess now I will show you some. Okay, what am I saying? Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you one of like the most useful things I made. I've made tons of these already, and you might see one in the corner. So yeah, let's look at these. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is like the most useful thing ever. Like, I have a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuffed animals especially, so I need somewhere to put them, store them. And here's the first one. Got Chromie and my Melody, and this cute little bear. That was my mom's. Here's that one. And then we want to go to this next one. These ones, they are like perfect. Like, I love that yarn too. And then I didn't make this one, but my sister made it for me, and it stores all of my yarn. Well, not all of my yarn. I have too much yarn, but it stores a lot of it. Yes, what? Yeah. On God. And then I also have one like in my closet that holds like some random stuff like beanies and shit. But yeah. Oh, I guess another thing that I have are these like things for my plants, because they be leaking sometimes. I sometimes overwater them, and yeah. So the wood right there doesn't get wet. Okay, so that's pretty much like the most useful things that I've crocheted in my 3 years of crocheting, and now I kind of want to get into some things that I've learned over the past 3 years and how I use them today. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you guys is this is for amigurumi, and it is the invisible decrease. Now, I want to give a shout out to my sister, Izzy. She actually taught me this, and I would have been struggling with some of my amigurumi. I would have been struggling with some of my amigurumi if I didn't know this hack, because it makes it look so much better. Like, you cannot tell there is even a decrease there, and like no gaps in it too. This is really good. Now, I've seen people do it different ways, but I wanted to show you guys how I do it. Ooh. Okay, so to do the invisible decrease, we are going to take our hook and insert it into this front loop right here. The front loop only. Make sure you don't put it into this back one here. And now the next stitch here, we're going to take our hook again and insert it this time into the back loop of this stitch, like that. And now we have those two, and we're going to grab our yarn like so and pull it through both of those loops and bring it up like a normal single crochet, and then finish it. And that is what it looks like. And you can see both of these, like right here, both of these stitches come together to create one. And I'll show you this again. It can be kind of tricky. So front loop here, insert it here, back loop there, insert there, bring that in, and crochet. And there you go. That is how you make an invisible decrease. And I just love this technique so much better than a regular decrease, because as you can see, no gaps, and it's just much more seamless. So whenever you are crocheting amigurumi, you should definitely use this technique. It makes it look so much cleaner and just that much more professional. So yeah. The next hack that I've learned is weaving in my ends. So everybody weaves in their ends, I think, pretty differently. But when I was starting, I was horrible at it. Like, those ends were not secure at all. So I'm going to show you how you make sure your ends are secure and they won't get undone. Okay, so right here I have just a small little like square rectangle thing that I crocheted to show you how I weave in my ends. So what we first want to do is just take one of our ends. I'll start with this one. So we're going to take the end and grab a yarn needle and insert it into there. And now you want to choose which side is going to be your right side and your wrong side. So the right side is the part that's going to be visible. It will be on the outside, and the wrong side is the opposite of that, and that's where we'll be weaving in our ends. So I'm going to flip this square over. Now this will be the wrong side, and I'm going to take my needle and I'm going to insert it into these loops. Just like this. And now when you're doing this, you want to be careful to only go into the back loops. So you see here, this is the wrong side, the back, and this is the front, the right side, and you can't see, you can kind of see a little bit right there, but that's okay. It won't be noticeable, but yeah, this will be the right side, and you can't see the needle. So we'll pull this through completely, and that is the first step. So now we're gonna do that again, but now we will be going this way, back this way. So you will see a loop right here. See this loop? Instead of inserting it back into that loop, we're going to skip that loop and go into this loop. Just insert it into all the other loops as well. And I don't want to go into this part, so I'm just going to go right here and pull that through. And now we'll do this another time. Same thing. Skip this little loop right here and go into this one and these ones. Pull through it all, and there you go. And that is how I weave in my ends, and it's all very seamless. You can't really tell the difference, but I always do like to have where this part on the wrong side, and then so the right side right here, this side is seamless. And now what we can do is cut this. And yeah, there is a little bit of yarn still there, but you don't want to end up cutting too much. And one thing I would like to mention is make sure you do not throw away your yarn scraps. I have a jar that I put mine in. I actually also have another bag with a whole bunch of yarn scraps. The yarn scraps are really good to use as stuffing for your amigurumi, and also if your strands are long enough, you can use to make all sorts of things. So make sure you're saving your scrap yarn and not throwing it away, because that is pretty bad for the environment, and we want to try to reuse our yarn because we don't want all that waste. Okay, so now the next kind of like, it's kind of a hack, not really, it's just kind of a tip that I wanted to give out because I know maybe not a lot of people who are crocheting may think of this, especially beginners, but if you are making any like clothes, something you would wear, if you're crocheting something that you would wear, while you are making it, you want to make sure you are checking it on yourself. Like if you're making it for yourself, checking it, making sure it fits right, making sure it looks right. So when you finish it, it turns out good. And just keep checking it throughout the process, like every time. Like, I'm sure you will thank me for this because I messed up a lot of things that I made by not doing this. So make sure you do this because you don't want to spend hours on something and all that work could go for nothing. So that's just a little quick tip for me for like clothing items that you're crocheting. Okay, but yeah, those are my tips. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and maybe you learned some new things about crocheting, and I hope you maybe got some ideas. All the patterns that I've used for the stuff that I showed you guys will be in the description if you want to try them out yourself. And that's going to be it. I think my next video is going to be more about amigurumi. I think that will be fun. Let me know what you guys think and make sure to subscribe to see that video, and I'll see you then. Bye.